house, every Arizona homeowner's best friend.
We're getting ready to build a custom home up in Prescott in Yavapai County. And the dilemma that my husband and I have is what to put over the garage. My goal was that we wanted the garage a temperature a little bit more comfortable during the winter or during the summer. We are being told by one person that we should use bats over the garage, and we're told by the design. Well, we aren't told by them. The designer has planned in our plan foam, so we're not sure which way to go. What's going to be the most energy efficient?
Great.
And
Great,
Sherry,
great question.
when you say over the garage, is there a living space that's going above the garage, and you're talking about the ceiling that you're...
No, it's a single story.
Okay.
And the only thing that will be up in the garage will be just a small platform for a little bit of storage.
Okay.
But other than that, no, there's nothing.
And where are you talking about placing the insulation? Over the top into the attic?
Well, I'm really not sure because I'm not a builder, but my understanding is in the rafters.
Yeah.
That they would put the bats, but that would be it. And then the foam, I think they would foam up like where the trusses and stuff are. So we're just conflicted because we're being told by one use the bats in the ventilator.
And one last
area,
question,
so this is
Sherry.
ventilation.
What's the rest of the home being insulated with in the attic?
Well, in the attic?
Yeah, through the rest of the home.
Yes. I don't know without talking to my plans designer or looking at the plan.
Okay. Well, here we go. Here's your expert on insulation. Everybody, get a pad of paper out and a pencil. Take notes.
Hi, Sherry. I've got one additional question for you before I answer. Are you planning on running some type of climate control in the garage, so a heater or a mini split to keep it more comfortable during the seasons that you'd like to keep it more comfortable? Okay, so this is a common issue and a common debate. The way that I am taught on energy is regardless of bat or foam insulation over the garage, it's open to the outside, so it's ambient temperature. So regardless of which way you go, it's not going to actually change the temperature of the garage all that much. Does that make sense?
And that has to do with...
So you mean foam versus bats?
Yeah, or insulation versus no insulation. So if the door's not sealed and you're not running any type of climate control in that garage, insulation spending the money on even doing either or of those types of insulation isn't going to change the temperature of the garage all that much.
That's great information.
It may have saved a lot of people a lot of money because we get a lot of calls on insulating over the garage, and people expect this big difference in the temperature of their garage, but because it's open to ambient temperature, it doesn't really make the impact that they're looking for.
That's great. That's great information. I'm gonna want to cover that in greater detail.
I would say, though, if you're building it, do it now while it's getting done.
The time would be now.
Yeah.
That's going to go into your 30-year mortgage, and if you want to add equipment later for heating, cooling, it's already there.
Good point, Romy.
So you can add it later, and it's already insulated. You don't have that insulation expense that you would occur at the point you're adding air conditioning to your garage.